This is a Wild Games Production podcast.
To the Palladium Megaverse podcast, Palladium Fantasy this week. I am DM Vince, not sitting with
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Jakob playing the good Shep.
Jeff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
Dave playing old Gnomey.
Corey playing Nova.
Do you have to think about it every time?
It's not every time. It's one time. One time, Vince.
David, let me hear a good old Gnomey recap.
Yeah, so we had one guy go back to the what is his name? He's one of your party group members.
Torvald.
Torvald. Thank you, Nova. That's his name. Yeah, he went on back to the cart there, and old Shep came back. He has some knowledge for us from his big fancy book, and showed some people some maps and stuff. So we went down another tunnel. There might be some danger at the town, but we got to take care of this business first. So we went down another tunnel, and then we came to a room, a coliseum-like thing, found another room with some statues, and, well, they were watching us, so you got to poke them in the eye, says Nova. And, well, of course they attacked. So we took up a good defensive posture on the stairs there, and got them all taken care of. They all crumble into dust.
And Lord Lee is dying in front of us.
Yes.
Or almost dying in front of us.
Oh, yeah, but he'll be all right. He doesn't have that gnomish hardiness. He's really got to eat some Wheaties.
I picture like Nova looking at the wall and talking, then looking back over, and old Gnomey doing this, and then Nova looking over, going, "Who's he talking to?" It was Torvald, by the way, but who was he talking to?
Like He-Man is like, who's he PSAing to?
Yeah,
Might
who's
as well
old
correct
Gnomey
him, even if
talking
he's
to?
talking to himself. I might as well correct him,
Yeah.
Well, given the fact that it's old Gnomey, we might actually just ignore it, accept that that's who he is.
And
so
then
the giant statue.
Then all of a
What did
sudden
he
you hear
have
old
on
Gnomey go, and the more you know, yo Joe.
What did the giant statue have on him?
Nothing.
Dust.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Is there any doors in the room? Anything in the
No,
room
that
besides the
was
statues?
that was the end of the whole place, pretty much.
What about the chair? Anything in there? Is it a fancy chair?
What chair?
The one in the arena.
You guys never went over and looked at it. I just said there was a spot way up high that you could see there was a chair like someone would sit. You didn't.
Oh.
That's where we were wanting to head to, though.
Yeah, that's
so-
where we originally wanted to go
Ahead
to.
Yeah, that's why we went down here to try to get up there.
Oh.
See if it connected.
No.
All right, well, we'll just toss the gnome up there. We'll see. No.
So Lord Lee sits on the stairs, puts his shield down, puts his warhammer away.
David,
Drink this.
David, you get 25 experience points for that.
I shove the potion into Lord Lee's face. Drink this.
Okay, giving him the D8 potion. Okay, got it. Hold on.
I'm giving him the D8.
Jeff, you get back 6 health points.
Oh, goodness. That puts me back almost to where I was originally.
Better than nothing, man.
Well,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
much more do you need?
About
Gave you my
5.
only potion, man.
I feel better,
I do have
but
medical treatment ability, so
still feel woozy.
maybe I can help.
Don't think you can heal. I think that's for like actually performing procedures and whatnot.
Well, it's for stopping bleeding and dying.
How are
I
you
think-
doing, Seran? You feeling okay?
I'm injured, but I can persist.
Oh yeah, I got medical training too. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, we should be able to do something with that, right?
Can I wrap his leg in cloth?
I mean, you could stop bleeding and stuff like that, but that's not going to give him health points back.
The potion took care of that.
Yeah. You could wrap him up, and then within 2 days, he can get back his health points. Sure.
If I roll good, it'll be 1 day though.
Maybe.
Okay, so is there anything else in this room besides
Nope.
those statues? Or
No, that was it.
Well,
The
Seran, do you
evil
want to take
DM is encouraging us to leave.
I'm not. No,
Seran,
you can do whatever you want.
All right, we need to explore this room thoroughly. Every inch.
Corey, you
How about-
find
Seran, do you want to take any more concrete swords or rock swords?
there's a gold coin in the middle of the room.
I grab it and toss it to the gnome.
Coins make that noise.
I do.
Oh.
This might not be completely gold.
Mm.
The gnome would know. He would know right away. He wouldn't even have to be looking. His hand would just fly out, grab it. It's like,
But is there? Do we know of any way to get to that one?
you could
chair
climb up
above
to
there?
that chair. We just have to go into the stands. I
How
mean,
far is it above the stands?
Not very
Can we
far.
get?
You want to go back to that room and look around? If you go back to that room and look around, you will find a staircase leading up to it.
All right, we find the staircase.
We find the staircase and we go up the staircase. And
As
we
you look
examine-
further, you see a staircase that's kind of obscured because of the wall, and you walk up the staircase to that room. It looks like just a private way for someone who's in charge to enjoy the entertainment.
Are there any hairs left on the seat? Maybe we could do DNA analysis.
So how much experience should I take away from Corey this time, Jacob?
At least 40.
A
No,
40?
you need to
Okay.
take away negative 40. That way, I can subtract negative 40.
Oh, okay. Why don't you take away positive 40 experience points this time?
Screw you. All right, so we examine it. There's nothing there.
We don't know that.
So you're gonna
I
examine.
look.
All right. So you
I'm gonna
first. All right.
examine it.
All right. Okay. Hold on. Corey wants to examine the chair. What do you do?
I search the chair. Run my fingers along looking for secrets.
Okay. When you touch the chair, Corey.
Oh, God.
No. It's not bad. It's not bad. The chair is warm to the touch.
Someone's been here recently.
Does it also have a vibrating feature? A back massager?
Not that I could find, no.
Warm to the touch, how? Is it magical or what?
No,
Somebody's been sitting in it?
Like somebody's been sitting in it.
Someone has been here recently. This butt print is still warm.
You know how when you sit down at a nice chair and you're just like, oh, someone was here before me. Ugh.
Can
like
we
a
figure out
toilet
how,
seat.
Not.
Can we
Toilet
figure out
sit
how
there.
long ago?
Yes,
Because we've
that's the
been
most
here for a few
disgusting.
hours.
Yeah, Jacob, like a toilet seat, just like that. Yeah.
It had to have been within like an hour, or else it wouldn't be warm anymore.
Well, maybe it does something. Why don't you sit in the chair?
Do
I
you sit in the chair,
chair.
Corey?
I sit in the chair.
It feels warm.
It feels warm. It's a chair.
It's sticky.
I physically place Lord Lee in the chair.
I highly doubt you'd be doing that.
No.
All right, you sat in the chair, and it feels like a very, very comfortable chair. Like you could take a nap. It's really one of
It's
those.
a nice chair, guys, and somebody was here recently, though.
And you could really see the
sleep.
place. I mean, really see the place.
What do I see, Vince? Describe it in detail.
Well, when you're sitting in this chair looking around, not only can you see down, but you could see through the walls of this place.
That's nifty.
And you're just like, you could look around, and as you're like, hey, what's that? Like, it zooms in on the room when you go to look at it.
Wow, this is like 3D interactive. Sweet.
Yeah, it kind of freaks you out a little bit because you've never seen anything like this.
I don't know. Can I keep my cool?
Oh, no, not enough that you'd have to roll anything.
Okay,
Just-
okay.
You're kind of like, oh, like that.
Whoa. Is there anyone else here besides us? That's what I'm going to first look for.
So you start scanning around, and you actually do see somebody else there.
I
So
zoom
low.
in. Enhance.
Enhance.
Engage, number one.
You see a man in a black robes walking up the steps.
Is he coming towards the arena or is he going away?
Sorry. The area that you're zooming in is the area that you guys first came in.
There's a man in a black robe leaving the temple right now, guys.
Okay. Let's get to him.
Maybe the squires will head him off.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
That's not how that works.
In fact,
After
I'm
him,
surprised.
I take off and start running.
All right, following.
I think we all
Same.
follow.
Okay.
You'll probably
sit
be
in
gone
the
by the
chair.
time we get there.
The gnome's gonna sit in the chair though.
Well, the
All right.
difference is we're running.
We're running. He's not.
walking.
He's walking. Yeah.
So, David, you're sitting in the chair. All the things I described to Corey, you see. You could see the man in black walking up the stairs, and then he's out of your vision because he left the
Does he
area.
see any uncollected treasure?
Probably lots.
You see the silver that you guys left in the treasure room because no one has carried that up yet because you guys said we'll leave it there for now.
Yeah.
He's going for our treasure.
Where to God?
You hear old Gnomey scream that.
Well, then
All right,
you should follow us.
We change direction. We start running towards
need a load
towards the treasure.
No. I follow. I'm going to the guy. I'm trying to cut him off at the pass as fast as
He
I
said
can.
he said they're heading towards the treasure. That's where we need
I
to
did
go.
not say that.
Oh,
There was no Minnesotan accent.
No, that was
It
him.
was out of character.
Do we catch
Unless
up
I
to the man
did
in black?
actually see him going to the treasure room.
No,
Then I
he's
would say
gone
where he's
from your
going.
vision. He went up the steps and he was gone.
Okay. I was planning on watching to
That's
see
where he's out
where
the
he
temple.
actually went. So
We
okay.
should be able to catch up with him because we're only a couple rooms away from the entrance.
But there's no direct way to get to that entrance. There's a mishmash of ways to run, but yeah, sure.
We went out of the arena. We went to that hallway with the curtain, and then we're back at the main thing. Remember?
Are you?
Yeah, that's what.
Wait, so what stairs was he going up? The Colosseum stairs or the
I
temple
said
entrance?
Main
stairs?
entrance.
The
stairs.
original
entrance.
main entrance stairs to leave. the
Okay,
temple.
I thought you meant the main entrance we came into, the stairs of the
No.
Colosseum.
I said
Okay,
you
that's my
originally
bad.
came into the temple by.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And like I said, we ran. Did we catch up to him?
No.
We're sprinting. He's not. Oh.
No, he's gone.
Did Will Wheaton, Will Weston, sorry, see anything?
No, actually, he was busy doing things.
Go on.
I'm not
And
gonna go.
God was probably busy ignoring them and making food.
No,
What about Lord Torvald, who was up there?
they
Was busy doing.
Lord Torvald's just like I was occupied.
Yeah, it's occupied.
Oh, yes, we had fun, didn't we?
and he just looks at you and says,
And with that, I'm done.
he says we were busy practicing our sword fighting.
Yes,
Not helping.
sword
nothing.
fighting. Of course, sir.
Sorry, Steve.
Your sword
Hey,
is
don't
so
forget the joust.
magnificent.
Jousting.
You should see Lord Torvald's sword. It's so magnificent.
And
Meanwhile, God was over in the corner, like heaving his guts out.
No, he's got his legs up. And he's just rocking back.
I don't want to. I don't
No,
want to be part of this anymore.
Godwin actually is when you guys come out of the temple, or he's looking around like that. Godwin comes back with a stack of wood in his hands.
Firewood.
And- yeah, firewood. He's like, "What's up?" I'm sorry. What's going on, sir?
Did
Hey.
you see a man in black?
No, I was chopping wood. I wanted, the Will guy to help me, but he said he was busy jousting, playing with swords. I can't say
course,
that
of
in a
course.
straight face. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They were doing sword practice
Got
over
it.
over in the woods there.
Behind the bushes.
Well, you couldn't see.
I can't say that without laughing, but anyway, yeah, they were practicing sword fighting.
Well, the man in black there. So we know there is at least one person who's been to this temple recently.
Man in black, sir.
A man in a black robe. He was down there with us. We never saw him though until he left.
Oh,
and he could be a prime suspect for a possessed body from the demon that you let out.
Well, there's that minor detail.
demon, sir.
Yeah,
We
one of you
explained
guys
it to
might be possessed by a flesh-eating demon. It's no
I don't
big
think
deal.
you had the
worry
time
about
to
it.
explain it to him, as far as I know.
We never did. We just said, are you
I'm
feeling
quite.
like flesh.
I'm quite frightened, Lord Lee.
I don't think it affected any of us.
Well, no, you said a
Yeah.
flesh-eating demon was released, or a phantom, and he's now a little nervous. So
Yeah.
Well, don't worry. We're gonna leave here pretty soon anyway.
Before we do though, you guys think that chair might work? Oh wait, you guys don't know what that chair did you?
Only, well,
Only
You
me and
said
Nobody know. You think
just
we can
said
bring that chair with us?
if you want to grab it, I got some books to grab and some trophies in silver.
I just want to see if the chair is enchanted or if the place is enchanted. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, when you sit in that chair, you can see the entire place. I think I
Well,
forgot
it's
to do
probably
that.
if it's enchanted specifically for that spot, probably.
Maybe, but it is a chair that's worth a lot of money. We could sell too. So.
If you want to grab it, be my guest.
I will. I will go back and grab the chair.
The chair does not move. Now you're stuck in there forever.
yeah, it's a pretty heavy chair. You move it. It takes a little while, but you can move
I was
it.
gonna say, yeah, I was just dragging up the.
You get possessed by the chair. You think other people will take your chair away from
Have
you?
my chair.
Oh, I got a question for Shep. Lord Lee has a question for Shep. You were describing that cult possibly taking control of the minds of the children, and they might have live members. Is there possibly a list of names in the library that we could have, like a?
Quick, we need to hack their employee records.
Yeah. Do you think they have a records of members in there? Shep.
I think Shep's out to lunch.
Shep's just like,
He was muted. That's
No,
all.
Shep is not out. Yeah, just muted as usual.
You just have
I'm
the
sorry, what was the
information I
question
gave you,
again?
Jake. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything like that.
That
do
didn't
you
sound,
think anything else could be important of the plans of?
didn't sound like Shep.
Look, all I've told you everything I know. They've got a secret base somewhere in this direction here. There's
Doesn't sound like
make
Shep.
it laugh. Oh, whatever.
My
come
question
back
is,
to
do we
Shep in
want
a
to go back to or try and find the secret base, or do we want to return back to town with what we have and inform the village and then go to the secret base?
Wasn't the secret base at the village? At the town?
It was just beside it.
Well, I suggest we go and warn the village folks first after we get the silver.
The problem is, if we warn the villagers, then the cult will know we're on to them.
Well, they can also defend themselves too.
Yeah, that's the question.
Well,
That's not much of a
pretty
question.
children.
That black robe fella is gonna tell his friends that we've been here.
Mm-hmm.
He might not have seen us.
It doesn't matter. There's just that chance.
He was
Pretty
sitting in the
sure.
chair, man.
Chair, yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. The chair. So yeah, okay. So we haven't seen. All right, fuck it. Go warn the villagers.
So we grab the
He
silver. from
probably
the
saw you
treasurer.
knock the mirror off too.
I
If
don't
anything, they're
remember.
gonna accelerate
I
their
do not
plans.
recall.
How much silver was in there?
1,000 pieces,
1,000 pieces.
which would
That's
equate
the top
to
of the five.
100 golds if you turn it in.
All right.
And it was 500 silver, 500 gold.
500 gold pieces you found, yes.
I make sure my chair is nice and prominent in the wagon.
And you sit in it like the count.
I sit in it.
It,
Can I see things?
No.
It's just normal.
No, just
that's
normal.
I figured, but you know what, Vince, you did that whole thing about people getting fixated on stuff that just doesn't matter. And I'm like, you know what? I'm taking this fucking chair.
I mean, it's a nice chair. It's a quality chair, but you know,
Not as good as the dagger, but still good.
I
good.
have a longing in my heart for the dagger. There would always be a spot for it.
you every once in a while look over at old Gnomey's sack. Go on, and you know that his
Just kinda-
dagger's in there.
No,
But it's
No,
not.
It's
thought
not.
he-
He dumped it. He dumped it.
Oh, the dagger comes
Yeah.
up the steps and follows you.
Dagger! I knew you loved me. I hugged the dagger.
there's that song that no no no.
Or yeah,
no,
running
no,
on the beach with the
no,
dagger,
no.
holding hands and
Yeah.
chest bumping like Johnny and Jim Jackson on the beach.
All right. We load up the cart. We head back.
Okay. When you approach the village, you notice that there are people outside. They're gathered in the town hall area, and there is somebody speaking. When you get in there closer to look,
Oh, this is not good.
you do see that it is Master Grant, who is the head of the household of Miyajina, which is the person that owns this area pretty much. And he is talking about the recent events of children being kidnapped. And he was wanting anybody to step forward, and he would give them a reward to find these children.
Unfortunately, we don't know where they're at.
And basically, that is the whole speech.
We have an idea, though.
What? You don't want to give a 30-minute speech about finding children, Vince?
Not really.
All right.
Don't make me
Lord-
stand up. Don't make me have to do something. There,
So
you
they've
happy?
got to have them at this secret area
Yes.
here.
Let's address the Lord over there in private and let him know what we know.
Yes, I
All right,
agree.
after his 30, 40-minute, flabbergast of, and making people seem hyped up and people screaming, "We will find the children." People,
How's that speech go?
blah, 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 blah.
Perfect.
Perfect speech.
I am hyped up, Vince. Good job.
And your see-through cup, perfect. He walks off the stage and he starts heading back into his house. And I guess you guys pull him.
Wait, can we stop him from
Yeah.
getting to his house so we can talk to him in private?
Yeah, of course. I was going to say, I'm assuming you guys flagged him down as soon as he turned off and walked off the little platform area where he was standing.
Oh, yeah.
He looks to you and he says, "Oh, yes, you're the new group in town, yes?"
Yes, sir.
Actually, Torvald's your mouthpiece. and
I was
he's not
going to say,
even here.
yes, Torvald's the face. So it's like, shit, he always did the talking.
I guess it'll be me then.
It'll be you for today, Jake.
Oh, God. I mean, go on, Jake. Go get him.
So, yeah,
What's his name
Jake, you
again?
actually have some abilities to talk, if I remember correctly.
What's
I
his
do.
name again? The owner of the town?
Master Grant. He goes by Master Grant.
What are my things? that I
Master,
do
sorry,
public
his full name is Master
speaking?
Leopold.
Master Leopold Grant.
Yep. I'm sorry, Jake,
Hang
you
on,
were
I'm just
asking?
I'm just looking through my list of skills to see.
I think what I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
about falls under charm, impress, and things like that.
Yeah, well, I've got that with my PB, right? That
Yeah.
charm impress bonus.
Yeah.
It's 65%.
Okay.
So
Shep's a
do I
very
roll
beautiful man.
Oh yeah.
Do I roll a 100? Yeah.
Yeah. Roll a D100. Just get underneath that percentage. I mean, unless you're just casually talking, you don't have to roll that. But if you're
gonna say-
specifically trying to impress him, just say, "I am using this ability to
Yes.
your
I
silver
am
tongue,
using
so to
this ability.
speak."
Yes, using my silver tongue.
All right, then go ahead and give me a
I
roll.
rolled a
before...
33.
Okay. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
I
Excuse
listened
me.
closely.
He
I think we
says-
can all hear him.
He's like, "Oh yes, you
Yeah.
must be the new group in town. Are you their leader?"
I wouldn't call myself a leader. I just speak for them right now.
Oh yes, and he extends a hand. Call me Leopold, and your name is?
My name is Shep.
Ah,
Good
Shep.
to meet
Good.
you, Leopold.
Why don't you come inside and we'll discuss this? I have some tea on the
Please.
Ready to go. I don't know why I have
Please.
NPCs fixated with fucking tea all the time.
I don't know, man.
And cookies.
Yeah,
He's impressed. He's gonna make tea.
yeah. He's got, I have a kettle going right now. Lady Victoria will bring it out in a few moments.
While you guys are talking to
Excellent.
Master Leopold, I guess we'll get this rest of the stuff to the guild.
Okay.
Because
I was going with Shep.
Yeah.
Is anybody not coming with me?
Lord Lee is not. He's going to take the artifacts to the guild so they don't get stolen.
What artifacts are we keeping versus what are we giving to the guild?
I
So
assume
is
that'd
old
be up to
Gnomey
the
going with
guild.
all that?
Well, let's handle
Um,
that since that's a concern.
We'll figure it
right
out well when they get done talking.
now. All right, fine. Who's going with Jacob inside the house?
I am going with Jacob. And apparently I'm the only
Yeah,
one.
maybe.
I'm just not speaking over anybody. I'll go with Jacob and
Well, you know you can't do that, Stephen. You got to
And
talk
I think
over
old
everybody.
Gnomey will go with
I
I
the
know.
others.
Just like
you would
that.
think
Just
eventually
like
I would
that.
speak over somebody. As I'm speaking, Jacob speaks. I know, right?
Yeah, so Jacob spoke over me. That's how we work.
Shep,
Yep.
Nova, Seran.
Seran.
And David's staying behind, I'm assuming.
He's going with the
I think he's
loot.
going with the artifacts, right?
Okay.
Mm.
So the three of you walk inside the house. It's a very beautiful, giant-sized house. If you look at that map that I gave you of the town, his is the one on the very top left-hand side up there, on the very, very north of the map. That's his house up there.
Okay. In the middle, towards the top there?
Yeah, the very, very northern house on that map by
Okay.
itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it brings you inside. You go walk through a foyer area. It's got some trophies and some night. I mean, it's a very, very, very fancy looking house. And you go into a sitting room, and he's just like, "Yeah, I'll be just a moment. I'm just gonna go make sure to check on the tea." Yes, it is 10 silver per gold.
He's going to poison you guys because he's going to be in charge of the cult.
He points to the little table area where you guys could sit down, and he said, "I'll be back in a moment." And then he comes into the room, and you see a woman holding a tray. She's in her mid-30s, very attractive. She has blonde hair and blue eyes, and she smiles as she puts the tray down. And he says, "May I present? This is Lady Victoria. This is Shep and his associates."
Lady Victoria, very good to meet you.
I bow. Pleasure.
She smiles and she nods her head at everybody, and she looks at your character, and she's kind of looks at you intrigued, and she smiles at you, and then just walks out.
Always have that sexiness +2, no matter what.
Yep,
Yeah.
Steven always has it.
Always.
Oh, I usually have my cowl up, so I wonder if she's wondering if I'm being rude.
She just looks at you and smiles. That's all.
Your eyes draw her inward.
Another 40 for Corey.
X card, X card.
So
And so
this
he
is the
sits
one
down-
that Corey's going to be.
Yeah, he sits down in a chair across from you guys. It's a larger chair than your chair, more comfortable looking. And he says, "So, how can I help you, Lord Shep?"
Well, I
You
believe
pressed
I
it.
have some information about what happened to the children. We were investigating a temple not too far from here, where some cultists were camped out, and I found this entry here and this map that shows a map of the town.
You hand him
And
the
I
map.
believe, yeah, I'm
Okay.
showing it to him,
Mhm.
and I believe they've got a secret somewhere over here. I'm
Hmm.
just not sure about what this means. Make them laugh.
Well, that's not what it says, Jacob. So you want to reread
Or-
that sentence?
Hang on, I gotta switch back over to.
Hold on.
and then make sure.
Rewind.
Oh, remember, make it laugh.
He looks at you because he can't read it because it's in your dragon writing, and he's just like,
Mhm.
"I don't know what that means, sir." And as far as that over there, that is an old oak tree up there on the hill. So I don't know. I mean, if you'd like to go
Make an oak
investigate,
tree laugh.
by all means, you have my authority to head up that way and, do as you need to do. That is on the property of one of the people over there, but I mean, they'll be fine with as long as you say you have my permission. And he hands you a ring. It just basically has a seal of the house on it. He says,
Okay, so it's just his authority.
yeah, it just basically you just show it and you say you're here on behalf of me, and the person will be like, yeah, okay, no problem. He says, once you're
We'll
done,
go
please do
investigate.
return this.
We'll go investigate, and hopefully we can find those children.
Before we go, sir, you should be aware that we actually saw a cult member while we were up there, and he seemed to head back into town.
Well, you don't know for certain he head back to town, but
I didn't. I'm not telling him that. That's what I said.
Okay.
It's like I know what I said. I know what I said. But
okay. He just looks at you and says, I see. Huh.
We have suspicions.
Should we mention what was happened with the mirror?
probably not.
See if
They
this
don't
town
need to
has
know
any
about it right now.
defenses.
That's
should-
on a need-to-know basis, right?
Actually, I will whisper to
And if
Seran.
anybody would need to know, it would probably be the person in charge of the village.
I was
We
going to
don't
whisper to
know.
Seran, we should actually see if they do have a mage in the area or not that can help us with that. I don't think the Lord can directly.
Or he would know the mage to speak with.
Yeah, but I have a town mage.
Well, the guild is supposed to handle all those things. You may want to check with your guild.
All right, we will.
Start turning into
Thank
the
you, sir.
count for all of a sudden. Sorry. Yeah, you may want to check with the guild.
Thank you, sir. We will.
Very good. Your name was?
Nova, sir.
Oh, yes, good. Squire Nova, thank you.
Of course. Enjoy the rest of your day, sir. I bow and leave.
Eon
I
Nova.
make sure as I'm leaving, I get a good look around just to make sure I kind of remember what's here, see if anything looks out of place. Just a good look around.
No, I mean, yeah, I didn't even
Just
think.
Just a painting of all those cult leaders you see hanging up on the fireplace.
I know, right? Just
Very-
a black robe hanging up on the coat rack.
Yeah, you notice he shoves a robe
His I am
underneath
the
his
cultist
chair.
sign.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get a good idea of what kind of person he is. You know,
He's a very
Well, thank you
extravagant.
for your hospitality, sir.
Thank you. He goes, your squire is a gentleman, and hopefully one day he will be knighted and be a good person like you.
I think Corey is she.
No,
no, God
No.
damn it, no,
Sorry, Corey, you chose a female name. It's
no,
really
it's
hard.
not a female name.
and
I've played
Yeah,
so
really.
many
Hey, 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 hey.
cyberpunk-esque games, and the main female lead is always a Nova.
yeah,
This
Hey,
is not cyberpunk.
Geoff didn't help by saying yes that one time either. So
And
He
you
could be
ignored when you were
transitioning.
asked if you were playing a male or female. You were
Yeah.
like, yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, so yeah, no.
He could be transitioning. You don't know.
Don't assume his gender.
yeah, don't assume
Exactly,
Corey's gender.
bitch.
Exactly. All right, so yeah, you guys get up, Corey, you look around, and you notice it's very rich. He's
Extremely
a rich
rich.
person.
Upper
Gotcha.
class.
I mean, he's part.
Upper.
He's part of the Western Empire. He's part of one of the houses of the Western Empire. Well, on the lower end of the house structure, he still has money.
All right.
You guys leave now, or
Yes.
Seran, do you do or say anything before you leave?
Not a thing.
Okay, you just get up, bow, or just nod or something and leave, or just
Flip
get up
him
and
off.
leave.
Get up, nod.
Yeah,
Thank him for hosting us.
yeah. You give a nod and you walk. Okay, fine.
Nobody drank the tea.
No, nobody drank the tea.
Not even.
You're not
Not even.
supposed to. You're never supposed to. They always offer it, but you're not supposed to. That's a sign of weakness.
If this was
Not
a
even the
business
Lord drank
negotiation.
the tea.
Yeah, so you guys leave. That's fine. You're outside. The rest of the group was heading back to the guild hall. You do head inside. So you split the gold and the silver, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
I have it
that's-
all written
yeah.
down. You as well, Jeff, if you want to split it up,
Yeah.
6 ways?
It's 6 ways. Yeah.
Yeah, he already did.
145 gold pieces for each person. Someone's going to have to tell Rick about that when he gets back if you're giving him his share.
Mm-hmm. Which I assume we would, because technically he's there with us.
Mysteriously disappeared.
He's still here. I mean,
He when you guys got back, he and Will decided to
retire. They retired for the evening.
Yeah, it's just 10 a.m., but they decided to retire for the evening. No, Torvald said he
Poor guy
wasn't.
can't keep up.
Torvald said he was not feeling well and wanted to go lay down. That's all. Well, just to get him where we know where he is. That's all. Just leave it at that.
Laying down with the squire.
Ah, that's not what I wanted to hear. Oh yeah, yes, sir.
Rick is so. Rick hates that too.
No, sir. It's of course. I enjoy sleeping at the foot of your bed, curled up like a dog, sir. Of course.
I must keep you warm, sir. I will take off my shirt to
Anyway.
keep you
I will make sure your feet do not get cold.
You
Yes,
give
sir.
Rick his 145 gold, his 174 silver pieces that you split amongst everybody. So make sure you all write that down on your sheets.
How much gold? How much silver?
500 gold.
145 gold, 174 silver per person.
Jeff went ahead and did the math.
Good for Jeff.
Good for everybody.
Yay, math.
Oh, except for Corey, he only gets 100 gold.
I only get 500 gold. Damn.
He only gets 5 gold and 4 silver.
We haven't sold any of the miscellaneous items then yet, right?
Not yet.
The
Well-
cobalt sword, things of that nature.
The what?
Cobalt sword. He's
Oh, yeah. You haven't sold any of that stuff. No.
The chair.
I wouldn't be surprised if one of the guild members like, hey, that would look good in our study.
It would, and it can be yours for 100 gold.
So you show attendant Alara everything, or you just certain things, or okay.
Because I don't know what would be considered an artifact. I know she said the weapons and the armor and
She said she looks at the stuff and she's just like, well, that chair is very nice. We will pay you for finding that. I can give you 50 gold pieces. We want to put it in the hall.
That makes sense.
Would you be willing
like,
to sell it to the guild hall
and
or donate it for no money?
Unfortunately, now you're getting into it, but I believe that my group would want to sell it. I would give it away. I would donate it, but yes, I believe my group would want to sell it for 50.
You, Geoff, are speaking for the group at the moment. Now, David is there, so David can, tap you on the shoulder and tell you things if you'd like. So she says, would you like to donate it or would you like to sell it?
Oh, no, I said that in character. It's like I would want to donate, but my group would want to sell it. So unfortunately, I would have to go with the group and just sell it for. He looks over. Lee looks at old Gnomey. He's like, 50.
Well, she already offered 50.
That's why I'm looking at. That's why Lee's looking
Yeah,
at
50.
50. 50. Yeah, that looks good. Sounds good.
All right, she hands you the small baggie of gold.
Should have made it 60. That way we could have split it evenly.
It's a little like lunch little sandwich bag of gold.
There are other things he's going to sell, so that's just 50 in addition to other things.
All right.
She says yes. The books that you had found with the documents and everything, we will take. Those are historical documents, obviously.
And the robes and the trophies,
the robes, things like that. Yep, trophies, things like that.
Yeah, you might have to demold that one.
She says thanks.
But yeah, we have a few more things to sell.
She looks at some of the stuff like the necklace. She's like, that would probably be an artifact. I can have our mage take a look at it, but it's probably just an artifact.
That makes sense. And this large, giant ruby.
She looks at it and she says, honestly, I don't know anything about it. I mean, where did you find it?
In a tomb.
Wow.
In a
Well, he was
casket.
grave robbing.
Well, it's artifact finding. So it was in a one of the high priests. One of the high
grave.
So okay, so as part of she said this would probably fall under part of the temple. So yes, I will take that. And she takes it out of the cart, puts it in her cart, so to speak.
No, this is totally going towards the Great Guild. Stuffs it in her
right in her
shirt.
pocket. Yeah, this is totally going to the guild. Totally. Anything else?
Let's see. It was the trophies, the books, the robes. I don't know. Out of character, I don't know of anything else.
Well, Steven had a complete list, so
There's
He's not there.
that's true. Steven is not there, but
he's there with all the items itself.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry.
Yeah. That's
So we have the 3 potions that were identified. If you want to
That
sell
wouldn't
those,
go.
the swords or the
Nope.
sword.
Oh yeah, there would be the 2 rusty swords that he would see if there's any significance.
Wow. She just looks at them and says, "They look like rusty swords to me, so you can have them."
Okay.
All right, and then we had the gold, silver, ruby key, the statue jewelry. There was quite a bit there.
That would
We already
probably be
got rid of
considered part of the temple. She would like that for display purposes.
All right, so I'm going to delete those.
She said
what-
the key she would probably take too, because that probably unlocks some type of door in there that they would need.
Oh, we already unlocked it.
Oh, did you? Where did it go?
It went into some strange room, a circular strange room, with with this what is it, chalice with a mirror on top of it.
Oh, she looks at the chalice. She says, this is interesting.
Uh huh. Would you happen to know anything about it?
Her personally, no. She says, I no. It looks like it's part of the artifacts, but I will have them look it over.
Okay.
You mentioned a mirror. What happened to that?
Boo.
I believe somebody else has the mirror. I don't know anything about the mirror.
Ah, I see. Okay. I heard it broke.
But-
No, I'm kidding.
Fuck you.
I heard your summoner, and yes, I know he's a summoner. Broke it.
Not in game, you don't.
No. She
This
says,
is
"Oh,
all
all
out of
right, that,
character.
I understand. When that person comes back, I will take a look at it."
There's still plenty of stuff inside the tomb. Plus, to give you a heads up, what we found in the tomb, there could be people who were residing in there, and it looks like they could be targeting this town in particular for something more dangerous.
I see.
But I'm very injured. Do we have a guild healer to take care of my injuries?
By the way, this blood dripping down my arm. Can I
Don't
take
mind
care
this
of
big
that?
bruise across my chest.
Yes, we do have a mage, an alchemist mage.
Okay.
She is upstairs. Her name is Rue.
Rue. Okay. Guild Mage Rue.
Are you
I can't think of anything else. What about you, old Gnomey?
I don't know. I didn't catch if you mentioned it, Stephen, off your list. There were 3 necklaces and 5 rings.
Yeah,
She
the
said
statue
statue
jewelry,
jewelry.
but they said
Okay.
they took it as, so I just deleted it.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, the only other thing we had for sale was the sword and really the head priest necklace, if that was something.
Oh, she took this necklace, I think, as
Yeah, so really
as
just the
artifact.
cobalt longsword, which should go for a decent amount. I mean, cobalt weaponry is not.
Why don't
actually
you
really good.
guys hold off on selling that, because I'm not sure if Rick wanted that or not.
We
So-
offered it to him, but
say
he said
no?
he said he could only use his axe, which I thought
Oh,
was a
okay.
little.
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't sure,
Oh.
but that's fine.
doesn't have a sword proficiency then?
Yeah, because I wasn't quite clear on if he wanted it or not, or. So, all right. Well, whatever. Then he's not here. Too bad.
That's how it
So,
goes.
are you selling her the sword, or are you going to try to sell it somewhere else, or?
Well, I'm not proficient in mongering, so I would maybe have one of my fellow teammates do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
What
that-
would you offer for this here cobalt sword?
I'm looking that up right this moment here. She's got her little, blue book value out right now, and
Kelly's Ancient Weapons Blue Book.
yeah, exactly. What she's looking it up right now, and she's like, So, all right. She said, "Oh, this sword is worth quite a bit." She said, "Probably, I would give you about 250 gold for it."
Is that reasonable?
That's 300 gold divided to the party.
Lord Lee shrugs. I don't know. I
No,
guess.
I'm asking Vince. Like, is that?
Oh, I
reasonable?
can't give you advice as a DM. Sorry.
But with
No,
his
as
skills,
Me,
yeah.
Gnomey would know in this world whether that would
Yeah,
be a
Lord Lee
reasonable
would
price.
be like that quality. I would say this price would be a little higher than that.
Old Gnomey knows that on the black market he could probably get 3 times that amount. But the
we'll
problem
keep
is,
your offer in mind.
okay.
We're gonna go see what else we can find first, though. But yes, we'll definitely be in touch if we decide to go this route. Thank you very much.
Old Gnomey hit reject, buy it now offer on eBay.
Reject.
He just hit reject. She says, fine with me. And
Fine, whatever. I didn't want it anyway. Screw you.
for
guys.
completing your mission, here is your 200 gold as promised.
Okay.
We don't have anything for you right
Yay.
now, so she says check back in a few days after you rest up. I would suggest going to see the mage upstairs.
Okay.
And she
Thank you.
turns and leaves. Not in a rude manner. She just turns and leaves.
She doesn't count.
Yeah.
What to do? Talking to her, she just leaves.
Yeah.
All right. Lord Lee's gonna go put his horse in the barn. Or
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
if you know what I mean. No,
wouldn't Godwin do that for you?
Yeah.
I figured Godwin would be busy doing something else. No.
Like taking care of your needs.
Yeah, I mean, that's what he's there for.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I guess Godwin can do it. Oh,
He can go help Lord Torvald.
he's not helping Lord Torvald.
He can help
He
Lord
is
Torvald
not.
with his sword fighting.
Yeah. Boy, Rick is gonna hate us anyway.
Yep.
All right.
He goes.
So,
He says,
are you-
"Sir, I could take care of your horse, and I make sure it's washed and cleaned and ready to go for the next time you're ready to go out." Actually, didn't you
excellent.
rent the
And-
horse anyway?
No, it was my personal horse.
Oh, okay.
He has a horse.
He says, "I will make sure it's cleaned and ready to go by the time supper rolls out."
Excellent. And he gives his squire 25 silver.
Oh, sir, thank you very much.
Absolutely. I mean, you're part of the group too.
He says, tavern, here I come.
No, more like
Puddings and
winches.
mint-
Here I come.
No, he's a good guy.
13.
He still can drink, I mean. Wait, he's 13. I thought he was more like old, like 17 or
No,
something.
he's like
No.
said he was young.
All right.
Said they were young squires.
All right.
No,
He's not drinking.
Godwin is younger than Will, because Will's like 16.
Then he's like, all right, then comic books and moon pies, here I come.
Yep. Moon pies. Totally a thing.
Negative 40
All right,
experience.
do we all arrive? We're all back now. We're back in the place.
When you arrive, you see that.
Your
Actually-
chair's gone.
So Jeff, you go upstairs to the healer. David, you follow
Yes.
him, or you wait outside for the rest of the party.
I'll go up there. I need a little healing too.
Okay. So you guys go up there. You see Rue. She's an elderly woman. She's dressed in like I want to say ritual garb because she's that type of person. She's very eccentric. She has little things hanging around that make you go ugh when you see them. And she's like, "Yes, may I help you?"
Yes, Miss Rue.
Yes, I'm Rue. Did you need some magical items, healing, something?
Yes, I've taken some damage and I would like to be healed, please.
And what rank are you?
Currently standing at copper.
I see. All right. Please lay here. And you
Go on.
what?
Please lay here while she
Yes.
services him.
No.
Please undo your pants.
And she comes over to you, old Gnomey, and she says, "What about you, fella?"
Open your mouth and say ah.
Yeah, I too got a little burnt up in the last mission, so I'd like a little bit of healing too.
All right. She says, "Lay down on this table over here."
Alrighty.
All right.
You
So
lay on top of me? Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah.
other table.
Oh,
Damn it.
oh, sorry.
Oh, that
Sorry.
table.
I thought
Yes,
it was
yes,
a
of
little weird.
course.
Thought it was a 2-for-1 special or something. I don't know.
Anyway, so Jeff, she pretty much she does some mystical thing, and she wraps some ointment on your on your chest, we'll say.
Okay.
And you feel within like 20, 30 minutes, you feel great. All your hit points are healed. You're back to normal.
Okay.
Old Gnomey, she comes over to you. She does the same thing, and she heals your scars, and any burn marks that you had on you or singe marks are completely gone. And she says, "All right, you both are good to go. Anything else I could do for you before you leave?"
You said something about enchanting?
happy ending.
Oh.
Fuck you, Corey.
I heard something about magical items.
Yeah, I heard something about magical items or enchanting.
I never said anything about enchanting.
Okay. Something about magical items?
We are not high enough of rank for those things.
Sad, but I understand.
Yes. Now, if there's nothing else, please get out.
What rank do we have to be to get those magic items?
You'll need to talk to Laura for that.
You can't just say what rank it is. I mean,
Are you trying to make another enemy now, David?
that's just a little odd. You know the rank. Can't you just tell us the rank?
Oh, I get it. Rue is shortened for Rupert.
I mean, it is a pretty easy question. It's just like, okay,
it would be.
well, what is the appropriate rank?
She just
So-
looks at
Not
you
that rank.
and she says, "Please leave."
Or my brother will
Alright.
come here and take care of you.
Yeah.
She just
As we're leaving, just
when
she's
she
a
says
strange
that,
fella.
David, when she says that, you get this weird feeling about her.
Okay.
She makes you tingle.
Not that way.
But
Yeah.
kind of.
Just a little.
Something very familiar.
Gotcha. All right.
So you leave?
There
I leave.
black
Yeah.
cloak and hood around here somewhere.
Yes, there's one hanging right on the wall. You guys just didn't notice it because you weren't paying attention.
Wait, are we there? Did we all
Yeah, I was
arrive?
about to say the others haven't even arrived yet. This has
Well,
just been.
Seran needs healing. He took damage.
Well, you don't know about her yet. So you guys come back to the guild. You don't see Lord Lee or Torvald. Yeah, you don't see him either, but and you don't see old Gnomey anywhere.
Excuse me, Alara, do you know where our friends went?
She said,
I don't know.
believe. Yeah, she says, I don't know. She says, I believe they went to go see Ruthora up in the 3rd level for some healing.
Oh, is Ruthora the guild mage?
Oh, she is the healer and guild mage. She likes to go by Rue. I'm sorry, don't tell her I said that because she doesn't like that name. I keep forgetting.
Gotcha. All right. Well, thank you.
Well, let's go up.
You guys, as you guys are walking up, you could see the rest of the party heading down.
Tag. Boom.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, you two.
They look completely cleaned up, healed. Old Gnomey doesn't have the singe marks on him from the burn that he had.
If anyone
Y'all
needs
are looking
healing,
much better.
Yeah, that nice lady upstairs will put you on her table and heal you.
There's a healer
There.
upstairs.
Yeah.
She's a
Well,
mage.
that's
when
good
I go
work.
up there.
She's the guild mage.
We
Don't
need
ask
to have
about
words with her
magic
as well.
items.
Oh, also, I hand them their split 41 gold per person.
huzzah.
That's from the chair we sold in the mission.
Aw. You sold the chair.
Yeah, it's probably in the well, I guess library. I don't know where they would put it. You could probably still sit in it if they let you in there.
Will. Oh yeah, I might not be high enough rank to go into the library.
Yeah, we found out that Miss Rue also sells magical items, but we're not high enough rank yet.
Maybe I can talk to her about that. We'll see.
Be careful about that. She was
Okay.
very.
Very
Stern
touchy
about
about the magic items and you not being the right rank. She won't even tell you what rank you need to be.
No, we were about to go ask Alora about that.
All right, you ask
Well-
Laura about that. We'll just discuss what we need to discuss with her.
I was just going to get healed. That would be the best.
By the way, Vince, where
Yeah.
are my followers in all this?
They are in your room
We're
waiting.
full Torvald, too.
No, they were basically in your room waiting for you because you didn't really give them anything to do. So
They're in the hot tub.
Okay.
Just
Well,
chill.
I gave them some stuff initially, but I need to go talk with them probably after this.
okay.
But let's go ahead and talk with the mage here.
Yes, let us. We go up to the mage.
All right, yeah. So you see an elder woman. She's standing there. She has an eccentric room and everything, and she just says, yes, new people. How can I help you?"
How you doing today? My friend Seran over here could use some healing.
Oh, yes. Seran, please lay down on this table. Remove your cloak.
Do I need to remove the cloak?
It's
Well,
probably heavy, baggy. It probably would.
Standard
Stop.
procedure.
would you like me to heal your wounds, or I need to get it at your skin?
She needs to touch you.
I mean,
Mhm.
I will try to work around that if you'd like, but I can't guarantee anything.
Very well. I'll remove my cloak, but I'll have my back to the group.
Okay.
Just sitting away from them.
Mildly insulting, but whatever.
So, all right,
And
you
flips
check.
you off as he's doing it.
I know how to get this
Yeah.
far.
I'm assuming it's same with how Lord Lee did. I'm kind of metting. She's rubbing the equivalent of magical Vicks Vapor Rub on my chest.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that magical Vicks vapor rub. I love it.
Yeah. So
Vapor rub is
you lay
nice.
down and you're back to the group, and she doesn't flinch or anything, or doesn't look at you strange. She just says okay, and she starts doing her thing, and you feel better, 100% healed.
All right. And while that's happening, Shep, do you want to explain the situation to her?
Yes. Hang on. I want to try and impress her first.
Have you known me? I'm
Nova
Jeff.
coughs a little strange. It's like,
Speaking of,
lady.
is there any, since she's looking me right in the face, Vince, is there any reaction to that as well, or no?
Reaction to what? Him?
My character's not bad looking, as it were.
he's
Oh,
scarred.
your beauty wise. I mean,
Yeah,
she looks at you, and then she just looks at you. She doesn't.
gotcha.
She
He
kind
didn't
of
give a shit
okay.
what you look like.
You're an elf, and the elf are very rare in this area. She just looks at you, but then she doesn't make a big deal of it.
She's a professional.
Yes, professional.
Yes, as she lays you down and services you.
Minus 25 for Corey.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
another
Does he
20.
ever get positive experience in these
No,
sessions?
he's gonna be at negative something really soon.
He's heading towards slime cube level.
He's gonna be a summoner without be able to remember what circles are.
Go ahead, Jake, and do whatever you want to do now while she's rubbing down Sarah. God damn it.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and charm her.
All right, go for it.
I am going to witness this because I want to see
rolled.
what's happening.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, that's fine with me. And what are you saying? Mind you, she's not looking at you though, as well.
Oh, you heard about what happened to those children, didn't you?
She says, yes, I heard Master Grant's speech, yes, and I have some friends that are quite worried. We have most of the people in the guild looking for the children that aren't out on a mission right now, which I assume you guys will be doing very well, very soon.
We're actually about to go. We do have a lead on where they might be, so we're going to be heading into danger. Do you
She's-
have any sort of magical items that could help us out? We really want to save these children.
She stops mid massaging Saren. God damn it. Applying the liquids on Saren. There we go. Ah. God damn you guys.
The medical ointment.
Yes. She stops the treatment. There, done. And she says, I may have something that could help you. If you wait till I'm done with this, I will go in the back and take a look for you.
Done with this thing right here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Continue treating him, please.
Once she finishes Sarah,
Scott missed.
So she finishes off Saren there. You happy? That what you're looking for? She finishes the treatment on
No.
Saren. Saren, you feel wonderful. All your hit points are healed. You actually feel a little bit better than as if you had a great night's sleep as well. Or whatever after your morning coffee feel, something like that.
That's some powerful vapor rub.
Yeah. Well, it's Vicks,
Alright.
so I mean,
yeah,
very
it's
powerful.
magical.
All right, I'll put my tunic and armor and stuff back on.
with your back to the group again.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Now,
We
out,
know.
Of, out of character, why are you doing that? You don't trust them yet, or
I don't trust them to look at my face, and I don't. If anything happens, I'm just trying to stay as incognito as possible.
okay? Well,
Aw, Sarah, but you like me.
Nobody likes you, Shep.
Everybody likes me.
So anyway, Seran goes and puts his stuff back on together, and he's putting his armor on, and she says, "Okay, give me a moment. I need to wash my hands, and I will go check."
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
She smiles at you, and she comes back out, and she says, "Well, I look back here, and right now, what we have are these boots.
What do they do?
The out of character, the equivalent of swiftness, running quickly."
Okay. Well, that could definitely help us out. We really appreciate it. We'll put them on our scout.
She says, "Great."
Hopefully, we'll go find those children. Well, you have yourself a good day.
Wow.
There's a reason we needed to speak with the mages other than
I was gonna say yes. It's like we actually have something else we need to discuss with the mage.
Sorry, I forgot.
stop
Okay.
him.
She shoves
I put my
everybody
hand
out
on
the
his
door,
chest.
closes the door, and turns the close sign on. She's done for the evening.
Nah. We gotta
Fuck
take
you
Closes
out.
the blind, and that's it. And that's all the time we have this week, folks.
that.
I'm Vince, not sitting with.
Stephen playing Seran Allwood.
Jacob playing the good Shep.
Jeff playing now the fully healed Victor Liam Brightwood.
David playing old Gnomey.
Corey playing Nova.
Good
The
night.
man. The man.
Good night. You've been listening to the Palladium Megaverse podcast. This podcast is Palladium Fantasy 1E. The Megaverse is copyright and trademarked by PalladiumBooks.com. For more information on their products, please go to their website. If you'd like to help support this website, please go to RollHigherDie.com. Thank you.